We're here at the confluence of the Ohio, the Allegheny, and the Monongahela Rivers, and welcome you to Acrisure Stadium on the North Shore of Pittsburgh, the home of the Steelers. Here's Evan McPherson. And off we go from the Steel City. Calvin Austin now from his own end zone. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Tonight.
On the ground is Jalen Warren. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up 2nd down.
Don't jump. Ready? Tonight.
They'll stay on the ground with Warren. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed, and he's tracked down behind the line.
You have to wonder if next time does the play caller give his quarterback some options to check out of this play. It was clear before the ball was snapped this was not a great look for that play call, and you can see the end result.
They need to get to the 29 here, facing
Hey,
3rd down.
Here we go. We're good. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. There's a short one, caught by Brian. It's a pickup of 13 yards. Good for a Steeler 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball. Give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Here's Warren. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. They'll work now on 2nd and 4.
Here we go. Tonight.
Here's Fields. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. They might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
Here we go, tonight.
Now Fields. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards and leads to a massive loss.
On fourth down, here's Cameron Johnston to punt for Pittsburgh. This will be returnable from his own 15. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Run it for the first time with Chase Brown. And he'll manage to get this ahead for a pickup of 5. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. They bring Chase in motion. 2nd down. Burrow. This one downfield. Taken in by Higgins. And he's out of bounds, but they're going to spot this inside the 25. A big connection with Burrow and Higgins. 53 yards. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Here we go.
With a tight end motioning left here. They go play action for Burrow. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
We'll try again here, 2nd and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long. You give this guy a little bit of a crease, and man, he is gone.
Can they keep this drive rolling? Here is 3rd and inches. Now Brown. And the Bengals are going to have a 1st and goal. Some good running there. Gets them down to about the 2-yard line. They'll try to run this one in. And he gets out wide. He'll go to the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals. His 12th touchdown of the year. Evan McPherson now to kick the extra point. He's got it. And the Bengals will take a 7-0 lead. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Wow, indecision right away. Delay of game to start this drive.
Here we go. Set.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Good result there after the penalty. They get the yardage back and then some.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
They'll come up now for second down and 4.
Here we go. Set.
Once again, it's Warren. The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple.
Number one rule of run blocking for the offensive line is you don't want to allow penetration. It just doesn't give your running back any angles to cut and find the hole. It's exactly how it played out here. They've got to do a better job holding the line of scrimmage and not getting pushed back.
Here we go.
Fields from the gun on third down. He manages to get the throw away and completes it.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score.
Here we go, side. Good night.
Play action now for Fields. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Go.
Now a second down throw for Fields. Open man downfield is Freiermuth. And a gain of 24 through the air. That's a Steeler first down.
That's right. Here we go, side. Good night.
On first and 10, it's Warren. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Right.
On the handoff, this is Warren. And nothing on that one, back to the line of scrimmage, and that is it.
So often when it comes to safeties, Mike, we talk about their speed and their range. But for him to be able to come up and make a tackle and be physical at the point of attack and keep this ball carrier to no gain, that's pretty impressive.
Trapped in the slant, and it was intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Florida.
Every once in a while, Mike, you see a quarterback predetermined before the snap where they're going to go with the ball. And I think that was the case here. He told himself, I'm throwing the ball to him no matter what, and it ends up being
11. Stop.
They'll run here with Brown. And he proves tough to bring down. Good running across midfield. A gain of 8 that time.
11. Stop.
Here's Brown. And that'll goes down. Tackle made after the pickup of 3.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
Set to go now on first
11,
and 10.
Here we go. 11 MT, 11 MT. 11, 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Our throw here, right side, falls incomplete.
Just seems like the quarterback and the wide receiver just aren't quite on the same page. That's a throw we've seen them make time and time again throughout the year. And on this one, just a little bit off.
Now second down throw for Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
On 2.
They'll look to pick this up, 3rd and a yard.
Here we go. Shot.
A carry here for Brown.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to sprint them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard?
Gun.
That's exactly what they did. Pick up the first down.
12, 12, 12. Shot.
On first and 10, Burrow. Will be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over. I mean, he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
11 mighty. 11 mighty. 11, 11, 11. Shot.
Burrow here on second down. As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go. Shot.
Burrow from out of the gun here on 3rd down. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. That pass play good for 22. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Let's get set. 12, 12, 12. 11, 11,
They
11.
bring Chase in motion.
Shot.
Play action now. It's Burrow. To the left side. Caught by Chase. Remaining. First half in a 7-0 game. We'll come back to the Steel City after this.
Here we go. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. We'll find Brown out of the backfield. And he can't get away. They rally to the football on defense and bring him down for no gain. They bring Chase in motion. And they're going to track him down. He couldn't find the receiver, and down he goes. And Pittsburgh will bang the timeout here. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's 4th down. It's looming. McPherson's kick is good. And the Bengals will extend to a 10-0 lead.
1-1, ready?
Now another try at first and goal, albeit from a little further back.
MT tank. 11 MT tank. Shot.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. And he will wisely just get rid of this one and set up second and goal.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man, and it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
They'll run on second down. He'll get a couple, mark them down at the 3. And now the Steelers going to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down.
Gun. Shot. 11. Shot.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Back to the end zone. He's got it. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
And once they let the quarterback out of the pocket, it just became too many options at their disposal. You got to keep him in the pocket and limit the run option. Once he's out there on the perimeter, Mike, his ability to either throw it or take it in himself, it just puts so much pressure on these coverage defenders and results in an easy touchdown.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Good. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Fields. Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Jordan Battle.
At this point on the sideline, like, it just has to feel like deja vu. I mean, really, the last 2 drives, same story. Continuing to drive, have something brewing, and then you just stall out in the exact same fashion. You can't put the ball in harm's way. You're not going to win a lot of football games if you do.
Here we go. 11.
Burrow now to throw on 1st down. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They got it inside the 15. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half.
On 1, ready?
Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work
Here
first
we go.
and 10.
Shot.
Now, Burrow. That one, take it in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Second touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where, as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer, because right now they don't have one for this half.
McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10.
Here we go. Sit high.
Now, Fields. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll settle. Second down.
Here's the quarterback doing everything in his power to extend this play, and none of his guys could get open. You got to see someone separate. Work with your quarterback. Go into scramble second reaction mode, and let's also give some credit to the back end doing a nice job plastering with their assignment, and he had no choice but to throw it away.
Tonight.
Fields now on second down. They drop this down to Warren. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
So we've reached halftime, and the visiting Bengals are out in front. As we'll send you down to Orlando now, for Jonathan Coachman as our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he will not bring it out. It's a touchback, and this drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
Get set.
A first down throw for Burrow. Continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. And this one is fielded in the end zone. Will not be returned. So it'll come out to the 30. First and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Working out of the gun, it's Fields. That's brought in right side by Pickett.
As a route runner, once once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. They did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Off the play action, here's Fields. This one complete to Washington. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
Really nice job here by the quarterback, not only getting outside the pocket, buying more time for his receivers, but then finding a man open who's able to pick up enough to move the chains.
Here we go. Tonight.
A run up the middle with Warren. And a nice run there on first down, getting 8. Setting up 2nd and 2.
Here we go, son. Tonight.
Fields. And for a third time today, he's intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Here we go. 11. Stop.
They'll run. He'll try the left side now. A pickup of 12 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a first set of downs.
That is hot. What a throw. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. McPherson, good on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch out this lead even more. It is now 35-0.
McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring that out, a poor one. They're going to be backed up deep to start this drive. Fields now to throw on first down. There's a short one caught by Fryermuth. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
And he will not be able to get free, picking up only a yard. Now it's third down.
Here we go. Tonight.
He'll try and run it here with Warren. Big run here. He's tackled beyond the 35-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick, and he hit it. Next thing you know, he was in the secondary for a big pickup.
Tonight.
Here's a handoff to Waller. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Dax Hill up from the secondary to end the play. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Good.
They send Freiermuth, the tight end, in motion. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill.
There's not a position on the field, Mike, let alone any sport, where the mental side doesn't come in and impact how well you perform. And in this case, when you've thrown 4 interceptions in one game, I think we can all safely assume some of those mental issues have seeped into his game. And if he can't get settled down, he's playing right into the hands of this defense.
11 mighty. 11.
They go play action for Burrow. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
He'll turn this into a gain of about 4. It's going to lead to 3rd down.
Here we go. Here we go.
To throw is Burrow. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to the stop after picking up the 1st down.
What's this say?
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now, and he's going to be taken down. They sack him on what will be the final play of this 3rd quarter. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Here we go. Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15.
On 1, ready? Here we go, here we go.
On 1st down, Burrow. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. After the TD, on is McPherson to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Here we go. Tonight.
Pistol snap back to Fields. He's got Freiermuth open on the left side. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's really been a one-sided game, but how often do we see in the 4th quarter the team that finds themselves down by a lot, they I think it's a combination of trying to end the game on a positive note, but also sometimes that defense getting a little lackadaisical.
They run with Warren. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6. Now a second down throw for Fields. Into the hands of Pickens. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down. Throwing is Fields. That'll be caught by the running back, Warren. That keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
Here we go.
Second down and 3. A run out of the gun with Warren. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Another Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw is Fields. Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. That's the safety, Geno Stone.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Here we go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And they will finally get him down, but not before he's able to take this up near the 40-yard line.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You've got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
11.
They'll stay on the ground.
I'm fine, ready?
Look him up on a second down and 8.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. He's going to run it. And Burrow not going to take any chances. Slides to a stop after picking up the first down.
12. Here we go.
He'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Good set.
On first and 10, Burrow. That is hauled in at the 5. And that's going to do it. It'll put him over 200 receiving yards in the game.
Here we go.
What a performance.
11 MT
That grab also comes with a first down. Working out of the gun, Burrow. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it'll be second and goal.
Here we go.
Now, Burrow. And he's forced to just get rid of him here. Now they're going to have to regroup and try again on third and goal.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. Got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
Here we go.
They bring Chase in motion.
Dot.
Burrows from out of the gun here on third down.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the first down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. Now they got a fourth down decision to make.
The offense staying out there for this
Gun.
fourth
Dot.
and goal.
11. Dot.
Back to throw. Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete. They rolled the dice, fourth and goal, but they're going to wind up being turned away by the defense.
Here we go. Go.
On 1st and 10, Fields. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
Here we go.
And they will not get the snap off in time, and it's going to back them up halfway. So that'll cost them half the distance. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12.
Here we go, son.
And now compounding the issue here, we're going to get a delay. That'll march them back half the distance, and they'll go from there. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Clock is stopped, 55 seconds remaining here in the game.